Oh. Do we try to get in the COD My Man's video? And immediately my mouse starts acting. Okay, the new power supply will be here today. Although that looks a little bright. That's better. Wait, what does this get? Oh, it does get that. Oh, that's a pretty good lineup, not gonna lie. What was I doing with this guy then? Come on. Wait a minute. Actually, I'm not really sure why I would pick 318 over. Is the fire range on these different? Hmm. Oh, they've got, these are the long range ones. I see. Okay, so for this guy, all right, yeah. Or just a fuck ton of guns. Can't add anything here. That's a pretty good loadout right there.
I've only played it in ground RB, but I have 54 deaths with it.
You guys want to see if we could join a YouTube video? Hell yeah. We're gonna try to see if we get in the YouTube video. This might be a little rough since we don't have. That is a massive fucking round. Oh no. I don't know if I'm good enough with one tank. Alright. We'll do our own thing then. Sorry, I was trying to see if we can get in a caught my man video, but doesn't appear so. Did not do that. We do this. Dude, my freaking nieces and nephews meet my nephew and his sister. She's only she's not even a year old. He just turned 2. He is so funny. There we go. Sup, Phoenix? All right. Ooh, spiffy. Oh, that's why they kept disconnecting from my phone. I don't have the engine mod unlocked yet. No, I don't think so. Are you gonna be on, Phoenix? Uh-oh, what's the addicting game? Let me guess. War Thunder? You don't need to sleep. You don't know, but it might be slow. No, he's beating it. Mega bonk. No, I have not. 3 hours. All right, let's see if we can get this guy. Where the fuck did it go? Missed it. It's okay. All right, we have the same. Is that the last guy? There's 2 guys left. Who's around me? Damn, he's kind of fast. Oh shit. I messed that up. Should have seen that one coming. It's all good. Oh man, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay. No, you know what? Can I? How much is that? No, can't. Okay. Dang, that one's got the All right, let's do. What am I doing? All right, copy. But we're gonna do 4 of these guys and throw in that pod. I'll be right back. That's my new power supply.
Person detected. Person detected.
Hell yeah. Alright, I might install that. Tonight. You don't need sleep. I don't think I'm necessarily going to dogfight in this. Maybe, maybe not. Probably the wrong plane to try this in. I haven't flown it in a little bit, so I kind of wanted to try it again. To battle we go. I don't remember. I'm going to take the full tank. See what happens. I don't remember. What can I fire these at? 20 kilometers. Oh, that's kind of sick. Oh, you fancy, huh? Can I get there? If we play, you'll have fun. Is that convincing enough? I'm just kidding. Hey, get your sleep, man. Dang, they are all hitting. Can I get one? Let's go with this. Oil overheated, seriously. Oh, good man. Thanks for tuning in. Get some sleep, man. Oh shit. Come on. This guy's gonna get it, not paying attention. Dang, I don't have many bullets, so I can't waste doing that. My things didn't hit, I'm assuming. All right, so maybe I fired them a little far out. Oh. Sucks to suck. Let's steal it. I'll at least take the damn, did I really? Where's the other F4? All right, we'll go for the AI. Oh, there we go. I don't even know if he knows I'm. Well, if that guy gets that is a little loud. That guy gets killed, I'll at least get an assist. Let me see what. Nope, wrong button. Air targets. Why would I not be using that? All right, back to this guy. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Everyone is spread out. You know, I like the look of this jet. Although I think it's kind of funny after starting out with the F-20, how big the F-20's engine is, and then these two little ones in comparison. I don't like need to be going that fast, do I? If I'm trying to get into dogfights, then that means I want to get in them at lower speeds. So I don't really need to be going crazy fast. Okay, good. Where'd that J7D go? Right there. Do not flare that shit. Fuck you. Yo, how the fuck did you nick me? Don't flare that shit, damn it. You were just faster than me. I'm injured, I can't move. I couldn't fly. You know, it's a little ironic. I just thought about this. Have you seen my my camo? We're dogfighting. I have the little wolf right there. We're working on dogfighting. Bro, go to sleep. You can't be living on 3 hours of sleep. Then when you get to my age, you'll feel like me. Although I have injury history. But if you don't get sleep, then sure, you'll feel like shit. I'm not even that old. It just injuries add up. What was it? So Corsair, they have that new Xenon Edge thing. That'd be sick to have next to my monitor, so I can put it right there and then just look straight up at the camera. Since I have multiple monitors, I just don't have them set up. I only have one set up. So, what is that? Up to 4 hours in total? Gotta get more sleep than that. Viper 16. More for that guy. Okay, that's not a kill. Oh, that's aggressive touching. Got him. I've got more kills with the guns on this thing than I have with these missiles. So, yeah, let's third party this guy. He ain't even gonna know. Oh, hell yeah. As she should be. Let's see, is homeboy trying to... Homeboy wants to party? What up, Sue 25? All right. Homeboy gonna try to keep his speed up. Let's go, dude. Are you scared? Are you gonna run away? Okay. I can catch him though, so... Damn, my shots all missed. Oh, 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 oh. Alright. That was... Why do aim sounds? Hey, are you still in school? What is the like the school system like out there in terms of like timing? Like what time do you go and how long do you stay for, and then like what age do you finish like high school? Actually, hang on, I'll be right back. You could type that in chat. I'll be right back though. Are you out of high school? I don't remember if you said that in like I guess the age range. I'm assuming it's similar, but like I know England is a little different. I don't remember what theirs is. I could be wrong, but for some reason I have a feeling it's like it's like 19 or 20, or I don't know, maybe their colleges just aren't, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the difference between all the schools and stuff, but I thought they're like under, or their like high school was like a little bit later than ours, but their college was shorter or something or other. I don't know. Mega bonk, what is that? Let's see. Listen, I saw your face up by. Is that like what's up, knock on 95? Mega bonk. Hey. Where'd it go? Hey, it's all good, man. You don't have to share that. Knock raid, did you just... Hey, thanks for the raid, Knock. Where are you from? I like your little image. Nice. Thanks for the raid. They're dead. Okay, cool. What time is it? It's a little late for you guys over there, huh? Like 10 p.m. something like that. Hell yeah, guessed right. Man, this poor AV8. Hey, have a good night, Phoenix. Alright, so everyone that just came over from the raid. I am trying to work on my dogfighting and just staying alive. I do alright at the staying alive part for the most part. Hopefully I don't just jinx that right now. see. It was fast. Let's see if you can get this guy. Don't go for the MiG-21. Did I not hit that guy? Okay. Really got to work on my aiming. And now I'm out. All right, cool. Where is the... there. Well, at least I'll get an assist. I don't believe... I don't have the, I just have the default ones, which, I mean, aren't terrible. I need to aim better. How is that guy still alive? Watanoshi. Haven't gotten a nuke yet. Tried yesterday, didn't go super well. I'm going a little slow. Did I not get an assist for that? I didn't get an assist. Okay, that's nice. I'm just waiting for someone to get him, so... That's kind of funny and just kind of wild. Like, you just see them racing at you and they don't hit you. Long story short, oh, there we go. Long story short, started with air, then moved to ground and kind of really focused on that. Got some premiums, learned how to fly, or air arcade, learned how to fly the premiums, but really only use, you know, the missiles and like do bombing runs. So I kind of skipped the, there we go, skip the dog fighting basically experience learning period, and I was just watching some friends do it, and you know, some YouTubers and stuff, and I was like, you know, that looks like fun, and I actually want to try to be useful without missiles, because I also just felt like with the bombing runs, you're a lot of times those do score a lot of you know, RP to help the grind, but they don't, you know, they don't, I wouldn't say make the playing game fun inherently, the jet game fun, because you're just basically trying to race to a base, drop off some bombs, and then maybe get a kill with the missile, but oftentimes not, because I mean, your main focus is just trying to get a bomb, and then you get killed with a missile anyways before you make it to the base. So it's like, I felt like it wasn't, you know, there's obviously a lot more to the game, and like I was like, I wanted to take the time to actually learn. So one of the other guys I was playing with, everyone I've you know, watched or talked to, they say they really like the F5, and I hated it because I'm like, yeah, it's 2 missiles, which I didn't know how to use really, the IRs, or at least these specific IRs, but just IRs in general. Like, I know how to use them, but I like the idea of them, but I'm like, they just keep getting flared. So it's like, I didn't like them, and I didn't like that I didn't know how to shoot. I didn't have great aim, and so it's like I couldn't really get gun kills. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take the time to actually learn. So that's kind of what I've been trying to focus on lately. Is practicing just my dogfighting. And I say lately as in like more or less this week, starting like the top tier dogfighting. And I think part of that though is also just staying alive in order to get into those dog fights. All right, exotic ink. Put my flaps on. Oh, well. Ooh. Didn't pop enough flares there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try moving down a little lower. Actually, so I kind of noticed this thing before, I don't know, recently. It didn't come out straight up with the update. But it used to be, you know, obviously everyone spawned on the airstrip, which is kind of cool, kind of fun. What's up? He's got F5E also. Also, can everyone please acknowledge that if someone calls out like a base, just let them have that base. If they don't call out a base, then you can't be mad if someone else takes a base that you didn't call out. And if you're not sure, it tells you quadrant F5, F5. So that's only this base. Now, I get if they call G4, there's 2 bases. So I don't blame you there. But if you kind of forget which one they call, but like, come on, just have some courtesy. Go for another one, especially if you're faster. Just because you're faster doesn't mean you get to be a dick. Anyways, yeah, I'm not bombing right now, but when I did, like, I was like, yeah, I get it. You know, there's other aspects of the game they can learn, but that is one of the easiest ways to get oh, interesting. It's one of the easiest ways to get RP, and this game can be a grind. That just help them out a little bit. Be nice. That's my take on that. Yeah, see, I don't like that, dude. He called it, you're way faster. You can move over. I was like, did they just TK him? Not trying to black out here. Oh, what is on in my eye? A10 bus already. Let's see if the flying brick. No. I'm not above taking getting assists. Hello, Gaming Adora. Hey, I recognize that name. Welcome back. Okay, avoid that guy. He's faster than me. He's gonna... Oops, wrong button. He's way faster than me, so not gonna continue to chase after him. All right, gotta be good with my all right, good shots, good quality shots. Yeah, thanks for tuning in again. Who the hell is tracking me? I have a feeling that that is probably faster than me. So, oh, he's got better turn. Come on, don't crash, don't crash. There we go. All right, he's a Dorito. He's landed. Did that dude just belly land? 26 rounds in a dream. Look, he ended up on the ground somehow. I'm not really sure how, but I'll take that. All right, RTB to get. Where is it? Is that where that guy is? Where are you coming from, Adora? Let's do this before we get. We're gonna work on performance before we get the weaponry. India, nice. Where in India are you? What region? I don't know much about India. I know some of the bigger city names, but that's about it. Blore, am I saying that right? And what is it? Not really sure why initially. my brother and his friend. Oh, Bangalore. Okay. They started watching cricket, the IPL, and then I had a recent, or in November of 23, I had a surgery. If you want to learn more, there's the stream elements on there. But I had a surgery on my neck, and during that recovery, my sleep schedule was all off, so I started watching cricket as well. So I know some of the I mean some of the cities from that, but yeah, I forget what do they. I want to say there is a team there. Are you a cricket fan? And if you are, or I guess if you know, what is the team from there again? Actually, what is my new top speed with the 7 mile? Okay, not uber fantastic, but it's all right. Oh, RCB. Oh, didn't they just win it this year? Haha. So pretty big team then. 17 years, dang. You know what's kind of funny is like their colors remind me of like in the soccer world, like Barcelona. Hey, that's always good when the city's behind their team. Yeah, but like the color scheme kind of remind me of like Barcelona, and that like, yeah, I was under the impression that they were definitely one of the bigger teams, but obviously just learning about cricket and whatnot, it's a lot of things can happen, and it's pretty, it can be pretty exciting, like knowing nothing about it and then kind of just getting into it. You're like, oh, that's actually, it seems boring at first, or at least test matches I think can be, but learning about it, I think let's see if I can get this guy. Can I get him? Ooh, 2 bad shots. There we go. "17 years." So I'm a San Francisco Giants fan. Baseball team out here, and I'm in California in the Bay Area, near like San Francisco, and so the Giants originally came from New York when the well, just baseball, professional baseball first started. Let's see, I'm gonna go for this Alpha Jet. Ooh. And so they moved over to San Francisco in 1958, and did not win a championship out here until 2010. So I definitely understand your your commitment and your probably frustration over all those years. Oh, come on. Oh, got me before I could turn just enough. So yeah, dude, that's huge. Good for them. IPL, was it? How long has it been around? Because I know like the T20 format is in the game of cricket relatively young. Oh, also, what time is it over there? It's 2:48 p.m. here. I'm just always curious, you know, around the world. At what part of the day? 3 a.m. Okay, are you just getting up or you up late? Nice, nice. I love up tier. What is this? Who said that? Dude, you're in a Su-25. Like, what do you mean up tier? You're not really in a fighter anyways. Do you play War Thunder? Oh, hell yeah. I started this year as well, and my my one of my best friends, he played this game when it originally came out, when it was really, I believe, just like World War II era everything. And he finally told me about it this year. I say finally just because I'm like, this would have been the type of game that I would have been definitely would have been into. However, to his credit, I find it much better to play on the PC. Come on, get him, get him, get him. I heard that. Oh, sick camo. I really need to get these AIM-9Js. Wait, cancel. Let's see. $20. Okay. It's hard. Are you playing on console or PC? Okay, so you have the option. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. Yes and no. Like, you can get the premiums. They could be expensive, so I'm not trying to convince you to get anything like that. But if you try test flying them and kind of figuring out, like, if you just started 3 days ago, then you're it's definitely going to be, unless you've played other jet games before, getting used to it is definitely a different beast, and it kind of does give you a bit of a like, okay, like I am not ready for this unless you have experience like with other games. But yeah, like that's how I felt. I was like, oh, I like this game a lot. I'm gonna pay for like the premium stuff. And then I got into it and I was like, oh, this is way above my skill level. So I took the time to learn, and it definitely can be frustrating, but one of the other guys I met actually while streaming and I've been playing a lot with, something that he says is like, you don't really learn this game or like know how to play it until like 300 hours. The arcade mode I think is fun if you are just trying to have fun, do arcade and have a little bit more. Like if you've played World of Tanks, I like this gameplay better. Even arcade mode is better than World of Tanks. And if you're just trying to have a relatively fun, easy game, then arcade mode for sure fun. And I say, yeah, if that's all you want to play, go for it. I thought it was fun, but as I got more and more into the game and I learned the other game modes, you know, I thought each was more fun than the previous one. So I, you know, just kind of fun to progress like that. And I think it takes time because this game is such a long grind that you're like, I'm not ready for that. And then once you're like, okay, I am ready to make the next move up, and then you learn the different modes of gameplay. It can be daunting especially if you've ever just tried sim mode. You're saying you're 3 days in, so I would not expect you to, but if you have, that's a whole different beast, and you're like, oh, who would ever want to play this? But after you've played for a while, and you understand how to play the game, then you're like, oh, this is fun for different reasons. And I think there's a lot of that in this game, and I'm continually learning. But as I'll say, my friend he told me about this game this year, finally, for some reason. But I've played PC games with him for you know, several years now. So I'm like, just now you're telling me about this? He's like, I didn't think it was a game that you would really like. I'm like, dude, this is probably the game I've been looking for forever. So it's kind of funny, and I absolutely just absolutely love the game, and yeah, so I have been all about this game basically since pretty early on this year. We're going for this guy because he has limited flares. He only has flares and he has 12 of them, so he's wasted some right there. We're gonna drop that off. Let's see if we can get him to flare some more. All right, he's being smart with it. Oh, is he faster than me? He might be. Okay, my mouse is acting up. There's that guy. Is he really that much faster than me? Alright, well, he's a Dorito. We're gonna get into a dogfight with him. If... that shit just ran by me, and... How did that thing get me? Oh, that was tad annoying. Thought I could have should have flared that. Which one did he have? Did he have the nope. Do you have that one or this one? Oh, that might be like the sort of the equivalent of, let's see, 18. Yeah, I think that's like the equivalent of this. So he might have the better version. I mean, it's a premium, so probably would be the better version. Can it pull more G's? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh no, same thing. Okay, so I think it's basically the same thing. So once I get once I get, nope, wrong button. Once I fit, oh, all right, since I'm already working on this, I'm gonna finish this one. Then I'll probably go to this one since it's better. And then back to that. And then over to the guns, and then I'll finish everything else later. But did I unlock another? I did not. Not yet. Dang, that's a lot of kills. Kind of funky. I want this one. I'm gonna work on unlocking that. Well, work towards unlocking that one. That is a lot. What's 95 divided by 5? 46. 19. Way off. I did divide it by 2 in my head. That's how I'm thinking right now. All right, 19 kills. Not a lot. So the people who get it on console, they're limited in their purchasing options, or in their extra options that they can purchase. So I went through the whole trouble of, I was like, oh, I wanted to get a link to my Xbox account, so if I wanted, I can play on Xbox. And then I learned that, you know, can't get stuff on the marketplace, and can't get stuff through like Gaijins, so it just became a hassle. So I went through this whole big deal of switching over my Steam email account and stuff, and they definitely don't make it easy for you. And I guess during certain times throughout the year, they will do a do an account switch over from console to PC, but I guess they only have it open for the period of time, and then they excuse me. And then they close it for the year. So if you kind of miss your chance, then you have to wait a whole nother year. So I was like, yeah, I'm not, I mean, I didn't learn about that till later, but so I was just glad I was able to switch it before before I got too far along in my on that account, which I was playing on the computer anyway. So I was like, it didn't really make sense for me to not have it switched over. All right, so tell me, Dora, are you still on? What part of the year is it for you? Like, is it going into summer or going into winter? Because I believe if you're in the southern part of India, it's the southern hemisphere. It's going into winter. Huh. Now, I don't know much about India. Is it, at least for where you are, how cold does it get? And does it ever snow where you are? And I guess how far away, if it doesn't, how far away from you does it snow? Or is that only like way up north near like the Himalayas? That MiG-21 is going way up high. Oops, wrong button. Damn it. All right. Didn't want the gear anyway. I'll go for this MiG. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy real quick. There's no one near me. I think that Su-22 is pretty fast. Ooh. Missed that guy. Yeah, I don't know what like most of the terrain is like throughout throughout the whole country. I definitely know up north since Mount Everest is up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys aren't even in the southern hemisphere, are you? There's Ecuador. See, I think on maps they definitely, it's definitely distorted, because I feel like if I look at a map, a regular map, not a regular map, but like a flat map, it is let's see, flat map. Sorry, that sounded, okay, I think I just had it wrong in my head, the image wrong in my head. Yeah, okay. How's it going, Max? Oh, dang. So you guys are actually like at almost at the equator. So yeah, that'll probably be pretty warm. Makes sense. I don't know why in my head I was thinking it was like much lower, that there could be, you could be far enough below the equator. So that's my bad. Where are you coming in from, Max? And is there any significance with that number? Because on one hand, could be a phone number. On the other hand, could be a date. Or at least part of it a date. And I don't know what the other part would be, but... Wait, what did I... Oh, I'm still there. I don't know how much more speed I get fully maxed out. So if you go to Gaijin's website, wrong button. If you go to Gaijin, what is it? store.gaijin.net. I believe you can sign in, and then there's an option to, you may need to create a Gaijin account and then link it to Steam after you create it. So then like you're linking your Gaijin account to your Steam account. Okay, my mouse is acting up, and hopefully, yeah, so that's how you do that, and that way you can have access to the that may have been a little bit far of a get him. Oh my goodness, it went for the do not go for my teammate. Okay. Good shot. Thank you for not getting me. One sec. Once I get out of this game, I will say they don't have the most intuitive website. So I had a little bit of trouble linking it as well. So I don't blame you there. And like literally every time I had to, for whenever I was trying to do like this whole email situation, I was constantly having to click through multiple menu options because they don't make it like super clear. All right, there you go. Get on to 6. He is faster than me though, so he should be able to just, yep, he's smoking me. What's up? No, there's a number of other GE tanks, as well as that helicopter that you mentioned. Oh. It's like the T-62, both T-69s, the ZTZ, like the 10.3 one, and the light tank one with like the 6-wheeled. Yeah. Yeah. That's the light tank. Yeah. All right, I am out of that game. So here we go. So they have the A5C and the J7D, the Z19E, and then it is the Type 69 2A, Type 62 number 545, the WMA, the Type 69 2G, and the ZTZ 96A. So you said both Type 69s and the Type 62? And they're like the same type of tank, basically. Oh, wait a minute. After watching that video you sent me, the barrels are slightly different. Whereas like the Type 69 2A has the front. Oh wait, never mind. These are Chinese, not yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was like, I was gonna do the. I mean, I do have the Khalid, but that's it. So it was, I'd rather just go with the 2 squadron ones, so I at least can get that first, and then worry about the jet later. So hey, off the top of your head, do you remember how to link your Gaijin account to your Steam account? I'm sure it's been years. No. Gaijin to your Steam account? Did I say Twitch or Steam? Oh, my bad. Steam. No, not me. So someone in chat is trying to link their account to Steam so that they can get, when they get premiums, they just started playing. So eventually they can get all the goodies from either the marketplace or the store. No, they're PC. Yeah, it's probably been years. Oh, I think I remember. You have to log in. I believe it's like you log in like in one of the menus. Anyways, yeah, I'll Google it and look it up. Ask ChatGPT. Let me see. Okay, so I believe if you log in via Steam, does that little window pop up that says like play War Thunder, manual update, or there's like one other option? No, I know. I'm asking. Well, you can turn it off or on. The launch option is play War Thunder, launch manual game update, or launch War Thunder in Steam VR mode. If you launch the manual game update, a little window should pop up, and I believe you can sign in. Once you click that, it'll ask you to sign in. Okay, so if you do the launch manual game update and you sign into that, or and you have that pop up, what does that show? I guess like after the update, when the game opens up, does it ask you to sign into Gaijin? Okay, you got it linked. All right, so now if you go to your Gaijin account and go to the store, whenever you purchase something there, it should show up. Don't use Steam to buy anything because it'll want to download more stuff, and it's already downloaded into the game. Oh, weird. Oh yeah, and it's more expensive too, so you don't get any of the discounts. Yeah, so, and then you can even go to the marketplace and get camos and rare vehicles, but those can be dumb expensive. That they're may or may not be worth it unless you have lots of money to blow on them. I do not. That's why I don't spend lots of money. That's why I don't have the that's why I don't have the E100 or exactly. It's just not a lot. Guess it's not that good. Have you been in cahoots with my friends? Yes, that's what they just keep talking about. Oh, they're like, I'm not gonna watch unless it's on. They're like, hi, are you what are you live on? I'm like, Twitch. They're like, oh, I'm waiting for the OF live. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your support. Two joysticks. Oh man. You're like, I will unlock it before I go to sleep. You're like, if it takes until 5 a.m., it'll take until 5 a.m. That is a fair statement. It's one of the guys in chat is from India. It's 4 a.m. there, so he just started playing. He said he started playing 3 days ago. So he's already enveloped. The snail has now started taking over his soul. You know, it's kind of funny. I love how they pick the snail as their mascot or as their like icon. And the game is already sucking him dry. I love how they chose the snail because they're like, you put a request in and it'll take us the speed of a snail to update it. I will say, since I started playing, I feel like there's been a lot of cool updates now for You know what? Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean there. It can be, if you are playing alone, it definitely can just be like you versus, I mean, like your teammates aren't trying to help you. Fortunately, I've met some good people, so and if you are sometimes, or not sometimes, a lot of times the chat can be pretty toxic, but if you just put in the chat like, hey, like you're just starting out, you're trying to learn some things, there typically are some pretty helpful people. So I feel like it's not like many games where they have no interest in being helpful. So you will get a lot of probably negative comments, Adora, but for the most part there are people that do try to help because they enjoy the game and they want others to enjoy the game too. So you just kind of have to ignore some of those people. All right, A5C. Ooh, A5C, come on. Ooh, bad. Too fast, too fast. Dude, those magics are wicked. I overshot him pretty bad. He's got, I don't know if he just got it. Oh, let's see. LDV. Come on. Is that the guy? Is that the guy who got me? I think this guy just got the yeah. Just got the A5C. No, he didn't. He's got a lot of games, so never mind. He's had that one for a while. Over like 360, something like that. So don't think he could put that in there since put that much time in there from yesterday or midnight whenever the sale started. Top speed 1100. There we go. Moving on up. If I take those off, what is my new? Seriously, by adding the fuel tanks, it doesn't really actually that's weird. By removing the fuel tanks, it does nothing really in terms of slowing me down. 0.4 miles an hour. So if I do just the missiles, I lose 8.1 miles an hour. If I add the 2 fuel tanks, I lose 8.5 miles an hour. No, I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at the stat card. And I'm like, really? The fuel tank's only he's starting out playing in the bomber. Come on, you gotta get in there with what country are you starting with? The first response he's been getting is don't just drop it. The bombs. Are you starting with Britain first to get like the Indian tree or the land of the rising sun? Hey, to be fair, I mean, I think yeah, and they have the The Indian tree is part of it's. I don't think it's extensive right now, but it is within the British tech tree. So, I think at some point, I'm assuming. He said, "Yeah, of course." There's a Indian MiG-21 Bison, so that's a top tier jet. They also have the squadron vehicle, the Bishama. It's a T-90, so it's a Russian tank in the British tech tree. So, do they have any more? I think they don't. They have another one. Oh. I could have swore there was one more. Is that it? Is there a helicopter? Oh, yeah. Mine, it's like, what would you get it for? Like 50 bucks? Something like that. Yeah. Which is actually kind of funny, but... dude, I swear they're milking us. They're like, fuck it. For what? Was it for like the E100 or something? And they're like, I want it. And they're like, no, I wanted it. And gold? They're like, does it get me a true golden replica E100? Bro, I got that guy so quick. The dude had no clue. Dude, hell yeah. And get him. No, they... Hey, he goes... A fellow Japanese bomber just kissed his wing and it cracked it and he cracked. Yep. That's what you get at the early BRs. I'm just constantly playing or pulling 12 Gs right now. Damn. Yeah. Oh. That's kind of funny because it's like, it's not really that pretty of a plane. Hey, yeah, Adore, you may wish you had these missile planes, and don't get me wrong, they are fun, but they are hard to master initially. And as you can see, I'm no master. So it may look easy and fire and forget, but there's still a lot to it. And kind of what I learned and what I've been like my title says now, I've been working on dogfighting because the missiles are not always reliable. Yeah. Also, it helps if you know how to actually hit your shots. So, don't be like me. Yeah, I didn't. I kind of. Damn, where did he come from? That dude was probably killing ground targets. And I was too busy trying to just kill the AI before rearming, because I thought they were both way far back. Okay, if you have the funds, I personally would recommend at least getting some sort of premium account. Whether it even be, I don't know, you tell me if you think this is fair. Right now they're having a sale on the starter packs, so you're not spending a lot of money. You get like 7 days, gives you a little bit more time to figure out if you do really, I mean, I don't want to say really enjoy the game, it's only a week, but like, you know, you're not spending much money, but you do get some more time, and you get to see the benefit of the increased RP and SL reward per match. So before you go on and spend money on the bison, oh, wrong, the bison, here we go. Yeah, like this, for example, this Indian MiG bison might be on sale, which I think that's when I got it. I get that sentiment. They're saying if he spends money on that game or any game, he'll feel obligated to play and will eventually lose the fun. But if he's in it for free, he'll enjoy stuff more. I understand that sentiment, but at the same time, this game, if you get into it more, this game can be an absolute grind that the premium account, premium vehicles will help that grind. So if it's something that you do actually enjoy playing, I also look at it like this. If you play Xbox or PlayStation, games nowadays are like $80. Now, I'm not saying spend $80 on one premium per se, but during the sales, if you're getting at a discount, then you're paying less than a game if you only choose to get one. So if you look at it like that, then it's as if you're paying for a console game. I know many other games, example like FIFA, that you have to pay for every year. So if you look at it like that, then at least that's just a different perspective. But obviously, your money, your enjoyment, do what you want with it. But yeah, this game, I think, regardless, is fun. But it can be slower if you don't happen to pay for it, and if that's how you still enjoy the game, then by all means, go for it. Wow, he just said MiG-21 was just retired from the Indian service after 32 years. Yeah. Yeah. At the lower tiers, it's hey, for the Bison, is the IR, the R27T1 or the R27R1, the IR or the radar missile better? So the okay. It's a yeah, it's a 27T1 and then R1. So you go up. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll run it. He asked me to play some with the Bison, so yeah, we're gonna play. Although it's not loading right now for some, or the Scorcher's camo is not loading. But anyways, here we go. Play the MiG-21 Bison. So I guess what is my, since we haven't done this yet, just crash course so I don't absolutely suck at the moment. Okay. Okay. Dude, these new air spawns on rocky pillars, I was already, I like pointed the nose up and I was already in contrails. That is wild. Yeah. Oh, TWS. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we go. Like, I think, like, these are, like, I think these jets are, like, pretty cool looking. Yeah. Really? The HMS with the IR missiles? Got him. Did I? That's IR, so get him. Get him. Alright. I'll see you in a bit. Damn, only got one. Still got one. That was kind of weird. Ooh, nice. German plane destroyer. Oh. That's cool. What did we get for it? Oh, just... real quick, let's just see if we can find... Oh, okay, so here's another one, but you have to purchase it on the marketplace. Here's another one. Again, marketplace, unfortunately. I think this was an event vehicle earlier this year. I didn't really want to get it because it was just a bunch of bombs and rockets. May or may not. I don't know much about the plane, so can't say if it was a good plane or not. I just didn't personally see a use for it. And they like, so other trees. So I feel like you see how that has a South African flag. Like, this is obviously South Africa, since it was a colony of Britain. They still give them, or they still, I guess, They're under the UK tree. And like here's a Australian one, another Australian one, because Britain doesn't actually have the. Yeah, here's a Canadian one. Here's Australian. Here's Irish. So like you'll just see throughout the different trees if you just check it out. I mean most of these are old, so I don't think India has anything in these. Helicopters, that's South African. Oh, that's what it was, South African, not Indian. I thought one of these was Indian, but I am obviously wrong. Which one was he talking about again? Okay, so he's saying one of these Centurions during an event is Indian. So this is Australian. That's South African. That's I don't know what that country is. Jordan. Wrong button. This though is Indian. I don't have it yet. I think it's pretty sure it's a pretty good tank. And you have this what is it? Is it really a it is a dozer blade, but it's not as big as the others. It just has a different shape, but it's some pretty good extra armor out front. I keep hitting these and I do not go through them, so it kind of affects you. Okay, the Osa AK and the Strela, both Indian. I forget what this is. Oh, that's a different South Africa flag. But yeah, so you can see Britain has some Indian vehicles. That's kind of interesting though. I wonder what that combo of flags I like. Obviously one's UK, one is actually I thought one was like the Netherlands, but that flag, interesting. I don't know what that flag is. Oh, and then also something kind of fun. So if you go to customize, I'll play another one in a minute, but if you go to common roundels and insignias, that's Irish. Ooh, I want that, but how do I get? Oh, you have to buy it. I'm surprised they've not seen it yet. Maybe I just haven't played enough to unlock it, but they should have. These for some reason are locked to Britain. Okay, so they typically would have, as you can see, these are the Air Force roundels for a number of these different countries, and that's nice. They have the Pakistan, but not India for some reason. Why would they not have India? Irish, Indonesia, Israeli. Oh, there. There's the Indian Air Force. I have no idea where. Actually, that would be kind of sick. It's kind of sick. I was looking for like this logo, so I was not expecting that, but yeah. I have seen that before. Not in military oh, same map. Not in a military style setting, but yeah, so I was not looking for that. Bye, Phantom. Yeah, these things are fast. Basically 1350 with all the 1360 with the all that weight subtracted. I don't remember what the difference is on these. But they just added, like, if you look at that radar on the side above my head, they just added this menu that has different features, but I'm like, maximum radar, I don't think I have these keybinds, and I don't think I need them though. But see, what's cool is like this helmet mounted sight, if you see the green dots right there, that is, I'm not sure what that is, but like, you see how it only goes that far? Like, that's as far as the radar goes. I'm not really sure what this circle is, but you know, it's supposed to be the head mounted sight. What, can I read the speed in here? Oh, it's Russian, so it's in different language. All right, here we go. I'm a little low. Dude, I am cooking 1.26, Mach 1.26. All right, can I get that guy? (12.3). All right, we might be F20. No. Now, it's kind of interesting at how can I get him? Dude, those parkours are crazy. That's what I forget about. Like, certain BRs, you always have you go up against like parkours, or what is it? So those are, it's like the I don't know if they're better, but they're like these Phoenixes. I have a feeling they're like these M54Cs. Maybe not. Let's see. Secondary weapons. The Farcors. They are very effective. Where are the Far? Maybe they just don't have. So usually the coloring goes white, red, green, gold. Or white, red, green, blue, gold. Yeah. So maybe they just don't have them unlocked yet. Maybe they don't have these unlocked yet, so they just have those, but yeah, one of the big differences is the Farquhars can pull more G's, but they have less TNT. I mean, they have no, sorry, they're heavier, but they have less TNT, and they're a little slower. So I don't know much about like the actual missiles themselves, and I don't know if you kind of look, you can see these do look a little, obviously look a little bit bigger. They're, wait a second. Oh, nice. What do I want? See, I'm trying to work towards these two. So I'm working down these two lines. Let's do the hurricane. Nope. Oh, typhoon. So, oh wait, that's weird. Those are not the right missiles. So, anyways, the Farquhars kind of suck to go up against because they're pretty good. Nope, wrong. And they're better than these guys. Yeah. So, also, if you connect your Twitch account to Gaijin, you can get stream drops and get custom camos or vehicles or like, so this is a camo. Let me show you. I think it's rank 2. Here is another, this is a whole custom vehicle. I added the some stickers, but like this purple, black and white, that's the custom camo that came with this custom vehicle and the TDs Twitch drop. Another one, Germany tanks. Like you get this cool kind of urban looking camo, and again TD Twitch drop, so it's its own tank. I mean, you can get the same tank, I believe it's this one. Yeah, this is the same tank within the tech tree. This one just comes with the custom camo. I don't think there's anything different in terms of like the round or anything like that. You get smoke grenades. So I get smoke, I just haven't unlocked them yet. And then another one, here's this one. So kind of cool to be able to get some stuff like this. I've gotten a few other camos, I don't remember exactly, but you get some low-end vehicles by just having your stream on and watching. So anyways, let's get back to the bison. I don't really know how to dogfight this yet, so we're mostly playing with the missiles, but we can work on let's see if we can dogfight a little bit. I don't so something that Tessa was telling me was that in general Russian jets are better at AoA or like turn fighting. But if I remember correctly, at least with let's do 50. With like these, I remember something that they're fast, but they're not very agile. Like they don't turn well, but I could obviously be wrong about that. So I don't know. I don't know how to dogfight with these yet. So if they are AoA or turn fighters, oops, haven't necessarily learned how to fight with those yet. The F5 is, oh nice, 13.0 again. Crazy. Can't not get an up tier in the bison. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that's what I say is one challenge that I've noticed and have faced with certain BRs. 12.3, it seems like, which is a 12.0 or 12.3, which is a premium range. Like that's a premium, I'm pretty sure. Premium, not a premium, not a premium, not a. It was a good amount. It was half and half so far. This is a squad. Yeah, actually a pretty good mix of like 50-50, but you get up tiered a lot. And what I don't like, I don't want to be someone who like complains about this a lot, but when you get put with certain, like I believe these have the ARH missiles. All right, come on, find me someone here. What are you doing? How far are you, man? He might be dead, so we'll see. And missed him. Let's see, what are we on? This is a pretty good one. I don't really need it anymore, so let's see. I don't know where it's going. RCCM. Got him. So just burn 3 missiles on that. Hey, Papi Chulo, you on? F-16, baby. He can smoke me in a... Yeah, I did that a little too late. A little blacked out. Let's see, how long have I been on for? Oh, only... Yeah, we'll go a couple more. It's fun. It's fast. Like it feels. It's kind of funny because it's hard to explain. I feel like the game does a pretty good job at making planes feel faster. Like this one feels faster than can I add? Oh no, I'm not gonna add. It feels faster, or yeah, this jet feels faster than that F5. And I think part of that, you know, harder to turn, a little bit more kind of like camera shake and like the wing shake and stuff. So it is kind of funny. Like I would be interested to, what would be cool is to like experience like a simulator that has like the force feedback and whatnot of these vehicles. Sorry, the force feedback of like you actually flying, and so kind of getting to feel that, because you can see, like, look at the wings starting to shake. Like I don't think the F5 or I've been going fast enough to do that. What I find interesting is, like, feel like these go pretty fast for the wings to shake at such a low altitude, but then again, they're the height at which they went that speed is fairly high. All right, so let's run away. Ooh, I like doing. I changed the button for change the buttons to switch my weapons and I mean, he said hit the deck, so we hitting the deck. That means I gotta slow down a little bit, because this jet doesn't like that. Okay, let's see this. Can I zoom in on the pilot? Like, look at that. Look at that head mounted system. That's actually kind of funny, because it kind of looks like an iPhone strapped to his head. Where you at? Leave me alone. If you're wondering if I'm scared, the answer is yes. And not like actually, it's just obviously not trying to get shot down. What's up, dog? Yeah, dude, you ain't escaping this one. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. All right, we'll just send out another one. Why not send out more? No, stole it. Uh-oh, out of chaff. Ooh. Dude, those Su-33s. Hell yeah, bomb those bases. Get those points. What are you playing in? Hey, we got one kill. Not necessarily knowing how to use the oh. What are you using to bomb? All right, let's see that PBY that he was talking about. There's that one, and there's this one has wheels. Yes, this one does not. That's kind of boring. My dog is what camo is he talking about? Or did he say Japan? Nope, wrong. Is he talking about Japan? Oh, you're pretty far along. that prototype camo is pretty sick. Come on, there we go. That's pretty clean. Not gonna lie. Oh, hell yeah. Typhoon, let's go. How many do I need? Get to here. The mosquito's new, that's right. Oh yeah, see this prototype? That's pretty cool. The Scorcher's one, there we go. Now it's loaded. That's pretty sick. Although I don't know what that animal is. Actually, here is a question. Do you guys have bison in India? No, that's not what I meant to do. Order that guy, select later. Five more vehicles. Oof. So that's 1, 2. So that's 2, 3. If I do 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, I need 5 more. So that means I need. Eesh. It's crazy seeing where what planes used to look like and what they look like now. Like this is fun. Like this looks like a pregnant animal. Self-sealing fuel tank with the guns. Like look at this. It's like a belly. Like thing looks like it shouldn't be flying. Is it just me or does that kink look like the wing is dented? Kind of like because of the sun, it doesn't really look like that on this side. Wait, so you do have bison in India? Or what are you saying yes to? Millimeter cannon. No, 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 no. Sorry, the animal bison. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's kind of funny then if you guys' jet is named the Bison, if you guys don't even have Bison. Then again, I don't know who makes the Typhoon, but I'm pretty sure they're not Typhoon in England or Germany. I think those are the only two countries that have it in the game. No, they don't have the... No... Do they? Oh, and Italy. Could be wrong. But I don't think so. Hey, if you like bombing... You know, I've not really tried this. Let's see. Oh, they're five. It's 5-7. 7-0. We're gonna be going up against. Let's see this. We have this big boy. I don't even know what bombs I have on here. The Super Fortress. Wait a minute. Why did that just show that he was live now? You just said a friend of mine was live right now. I'm like, why would you show that right now? Let's see. Yeah, we're going with 40 bombs. I don't know how many I need though per base. That's a lot. We're gonna do this. And here's a cool website. Oh, I guess you can't see it. If I go to eight. Oh, that might be wrong. I need 8 bombs for a base. They're going that way. I'm going this way. I don't know where he just called. See what? Really? Jeez. Alright, we're gonna try to open the bomb bay. Actually, maybe not. Let's close that bomb bay. And we're gonna try to beat them. 40 bombs. That's 5 whole bases. And we're gonna put on our, look at that, six white contrails. Funny enough, it says no armament on the aircraft, but if I change, I have gunners. 360. Yeah, I think I've only played this like twice. So, big bomber. This, I believe, is the plane that dropped the nuke. Did he kill them? Ooh. Just look at all of those bombs. Let's see how far ahead. So if I do that, it's kind of hard to like gauge. Look at that guy. That guy is gonna try to come up there and get me, probably. Leave me alone, Hornet. What a piece of shit. Can I get him? Where he at though? He's a bit far away, but how the fuck did they get up there so quickly? They really ought to, for these bombers, they really ought to put everyone on the ground. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Minimum loads. Yeah, for reals. Wings. Let's do orange. Nope. Wings. Orange. Yeah, boy. Really hope that everyone has to spawn down there if they are not a bomber or a strike aircraft. Those are all strike aircraft, so yeah, I don't know who killed me. I don't know if that was a strike or not. Wait, let's see. If I do this, I go up 5 degrees. Yo, that is wild. That's kind of modeled a little poorly, but still cool. Look at this. Where's, does it show my my incline? No, I think that's what people have been saying. I could be wrong. I don't know. That's missing. Going up 5. see. We are I guess not an up tier. See, I don't get why you would put this at 7-0. I do understand it does carry a lot of bombs, but like we're going up against jets. Just kind of my take. I'm going so slow that apparently these guys have all got enough speed, got enough altitude. So yeah, not necessarily a fan of that. Something else I've heard, don't know how accurate it is, obviously. Yeah. Oops, shit, wrong thing. What's up, bro? Come on. So, yeah, I don't get why that would be. That's, I think, part of the reason why I don't play this plane. It's cool, but it's at kind of a tough BR. Oh, I somehow unlocked something. What? Not gonna be very fast. Maybe I'll break less. All right, let's try 5-0. Come on. Have I put this one on yet? Here we go. Nope. See, I don't really use these. Yeah, I mean, like, I could see why you would put some of the jet bombers higher up for ground, because they can carry a pretty big payload, but at the same time, oh, I don't even know how many. Let's see. Oh, great. Oh, auto long range bombers. Okay. I have minimum load. Let me check this thing real quick once I get in. The let's go B-17. What is this? B-17G. Come on, website work. Okay. It wants the big bombs. It wants 3 of the big bombs. So no, I normally don't play bombs, but just Gaming Adora, he was, so I was like, yeah, let's try to show him off some of the. He just started playing and he was playing bombers, so I was like, let's try to show off some of the bigger bombers. But as you could see, the last game is part of the reason why I don't really fly bombers, especially not at this high of BR. because obviously it's a bit rough. See, it's funny because like I thought it was fun. Like I like when I first started, I liked the Air Arcade, and you know, learn like using those early World War II prop fighters. Like that was a lot of fun, especially with the mechanics of arcade. What am I looking at? That rock. Oh, oh, that rock. Okay. If I hit that, that's way ahead of me. Hey, what's up? Thank you all for chatting. We reached 100 messages today. That's pretty cool. Let's see where we're at now. Oh, we're getting close. Open the bomb bay. We're gonna do, we have, yeah, let's do 8 bombs. Let's see if that'll do it. All right, hopefully someone does not steal. That B-26 better not. My bombs are spreading out. Hell yeah. What's up, dude? Damn, that's tough. Maybe I'll get some tanks, but probably not. I barely must have. Let's see. Yeah, he probably got most of the base. That's nice. Thanks for listening to my call out. Yeah, I don't typically do bombers. All right, we're going back to the F5. We're almost there with the AIM-9Js. You know what though? That was a fun little detour away. I was playing some lower tier realistic prop fighter planes yesterday, and it was just nice to get like a little bit of a breakaway. But yeah, I'm trying to get better with the what's it called, the dogfights with the jets, and it also helps to limit yourself with, for one, comparatively the AIM-9Es. I wouldn't say they're not awful. There's worse ones. The AIM-9Bs, not great. In a very limited they're okay in a limited or very certain use cases. So these are better than that, but compared to other jets at this BR, other armament at this BR, not super great. They're not the worst. They're not the best. The AIM-9Js are, I think, Js or Gs, whatever they are better than these. And I've seen I've seen tested ghosts play with on here. I've seen him use those. They are better. So definitely trying to unlock those. Hopefully get some more kills there. But yeah, so it's kind of nice limiting yourself with needing to use the use these missiles in particular sparingly, intelligently, instead of just relying on missiles that even at top tier, just because you have more missiles doesn't mean you're gonna hit all of them. So being able to know when to fire them, and I'm learning like when to fire them and how to actually dogfight, so when I'm out, I'm not just useless heading back to base, and I can actually still get kills as long as I have fuel. Oh, these tornadoes, man, they are fast. Like, look at that, 1434 miles per hour. Obviously, with the load, they're a little bit slower. Got that F5 and that A5. Let's see what that is. I don't know what that is up there. There we go. What is F5? There you go. Okay, bro. Dude has no idea, probably. Dude, how did that miss him? Holy shit! A10 squad. Woohoo! I might hit the ground here. Damn, that was like 5 A10s? 4 or 5 A10s? That was kind of funny. Okay, I'm genuinely curious what the map rotation, if there is a rotation, is supposed to be. Some of the other guys I was playing with have stated that they like intentionally for like a month did, I think it may have been this city, or no, it was it may have been this map. It was either this map or Sun City, something like that, for like a month straight. And I don't get why. I think each map has its pluses and minuses. That's funny. Like if you play high, then you kind of just have, you don't really necessarily have to worry about as much because you're like, I'm just gonna be up high. But if you play low, there's advantages to other maps. So K for props, RB for jets, sim for bombers. Is that? Hello, Dizio. I don't know why it didn't show up on my other feed, but welcome. What brings you in? You a player? Player, watcher, and where are you coming from? Or where are you watching from? Nice. We've had people from Poland, India, and the UK. Hey, nice. Another Poland. Do you happen to be friends with Phoenix? How? Why would it say that? Sorry, I don't know if you responded for it. Did you say you were friends with Phoenix or no? You don't know who that is. No worries if you don't. Just pretty cool that, you know, getting people from all over the world. I like that. I think that's something that's cool, for one, with gaming, but also streaming. You got that, guy. So cool. Oh yeah. The Toasty Warrior. Water. Toasty Water. Maybe he's saying, trying to say toasty water. Not really sure. Nope. Don't like that. Oh, bad. They are faster than me, significantly. So we are going to abort that. Ooh. Another F5. Let's see if he wants to get into a... battle the F5s. Oh, he looks like he's... looks like he's gone. E5 versus F5. Let's see. Alright. They all have a height advantage, so... we're gonna go for this guy. I'm out. Am I, or is my mouse just not working? Okay. Here we go. All right, no third parties. We're in a dance right now. Let us dance. Ooh, okay. You got a hit. Oh, come on. Don't hit the trees. Guess the one good thing is... Oh, that was almost bad. He's getting close. Damn. What a fucking bitch. Don't be that guy. Oops, not the right button. Very close. Okay. Should hopefully be one more. And I'll get them. Nope, wrong button. Who are all the teams? Oh, yeah, wow. Ooh, this one I could have done a bombing run. Although I don't like doing bombing runs in this one because this doesn't have SPI or CCRP. SPI is like that little red square. Why won't... Oh, okay. That's right. I just got a new phone, so I need to remember. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna just sign into all of my apps. Aww. Okay, it's a little sad. I wouldn't say this is particularly breaking news. It was stated today, and I believe in today's press conferences. So, if you know of baseball, particularly Giants baseball, we had a manager for a long time, Bruce Bochy, helped us bring our first World Series championships to San Francisco, the San Francisco Giants, after their move from New York back in 1958. So it took, what is it, 58 to 2010, 60 years nearly, or 62 years to bring a championship finally to San Francisco. Oh, maybe I should have carried more fuel. So based on what, who shot? Did I really not dodge that? I think my, anyways, all right, come on. That's really far away. Nope, we're gonna make it. We are going to make it. Okay, make me a little lighter. You know how hard it is to fly with no freaking tail? Oh, and I have no fuel. There we go. I'd rather him do it than that F4. Was that the guy that got me? No. Okay. Yo, you're watching at, I mean, homeboy from India was also watching pretty late. But you're watching, it's 2 a.m. there. It's, what, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. now in India. That's wild, or at least in Bangalore. 5:30. How's it 5:30? It's 5:30 or 5:03? Do you guys have your own time? 5:33. Let's see. India. Hey, how far are you from Chennai? How does that? That's crazy. I mean, I guess India time zone. That's I've never seen that. You guys are half an hour off of well, I guess like GMT. Oh, I don't love this. All right, F5. You want to dance? Let's dance. Got like 20 seconds. So let's fire it when he is. Come on, okay. Don't chase him. Ooh, I'm not a fan of this. Damn. Yo, that's kind of hard when it's so dark like that. Well, so my time, it's, so you guys are 12 and a half hours ahead of us. But your guys' time zone is, so like GMT, like Greenwich Mean Time, which is like 0.00 on the like the time clock. Is what time is it right now? Like we're -8, I believe. So London is GMT. It's 1:07 a.m. For whatever reason, I'm curious to find out. You guys are half an hour off of that time, that time scale. So it's 5:07 p.m. here, and you're saying it's 5:30 there. So it's a half an hour, 12 and a half hour difference, and that's to me pretty interesting because I've never seen a time zone like that. So that's pretty cool. Like one sort of odd one here is the state of Arizona is so I don't know in India if they have this, but in America we have something called daylight savings, which was, I think, which basically was created so that like farm workers could work, they could start their day early and then work during the daylight hours. And so during the winter, when the days are shortened, they change the time scale so that there's more light, like in the morning, or yeah, there's more light in the morning. So it's a bit confusing, but the state of Arizona, and I think maybe even Hawaii, are like, no, we're just gonna keep it the same time all year round. And I think they did this really before there was like lights and stuff like that, so it doesn't really make sense anymore. So typically we will shift an hour forward or back, but not like a half an hour. So it's just, I think that's just interesting where you guys are a half an hour different than essentially everywhere in the world that I'm aware of. I'm not saying you're the only place, but yeah, everywhere else in the world that I'm aware of is on like this, the same sort of 1 hour increment difference. So that's just pretty cool. You know, learn things new every day. But yeah, if you're gonna go to sleep, thanks for tuning in, and Yeah, hopefully you keep on watching and you keep on playing. I think this is a pretty awesome game, so hopefully you find as much enjoyment in it as I do. And yeah. Cloudy with the chance of collision. It's not that oh, maybe it is a little cloudy on. That does seem cloudy low. That's interesting. No, I kind of don't want to drop that low, but I kind of want to check it out because I've not seen clouds that appear to be kissing the surface in this game before. That is wicked. Look at this. The clouds are on the ground. This is gonna be a bad. Yep, that's crazy. Ooh, what is that thing? F4E, let's go. They might be faster than me. That MiG-23, I'm pretty certain is. Yeah, I've seen maybe not that guy before, but time to drop it. Oh, there he goes. Why didn't it drop those? There we go. Probably almost out of. That guy's a bit far, so. How many guys are left? There's oh, they're all over there. In the clouds. That guy's gone. Dude, that is actually kind of crazy. They're just like all. Okay. A10, baby. Multiples. These guys just need to pop on. Okay. Don't lose control. That'll happen to you. Dude, these clouds are those clouds were tough. That was kind of cool. If only now I could somehow just get, come on. Less than 1,000 if I wait. Maybe if I wait long enough. There's two. Let's wait here for a couple minutes, see what happens. Hey, little bud. Yes. Let's do something real quick. I do this. Oh shoot, hang on. Testing. Okay. There we go. All right. For all of you, get rid of you. Unmark. Mark. Edit. We're doing this for all of them because those lightweight suck. So if you learn how to dogfight earlier, you probably won't have to deal with this problem as much. So we have these unlocked now. Those are selected. This is excellent. Let's get on with it. Let's see what we can do. Yes. Aim 9 J's. Oh, I don't know why I thought they were G's, but either way. J's a higher number. That should be better. Did it make me faster? No. That's alright. I think this will be my my last match of the stream unless it's awful. So let's hope we end on a good one. Or I'll crash into a mountain. We'll see what happens. At least if I crash into a mountain, that'll be clippable. Oh, something else that I need a clip that I'll have to look through tonight. Got into a match yesterday, coincidentally, with a YouTuber, and I don't know what tank he was in, but shot him down. So it was a tank game. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna see if I could just send him a message and see if I can get in on that YouTube video. That'd be kind of cool. What they say? I attack baby before you kill me. No. Huh. Okay, that's appropriate, guys. I don't know why it hides. Maybe that's because it's I have streamer mode on, so that inappropriate messages don't get shown. Because some people in this game can be extremely toxic and really just rude. Like, toxic is one thing, but like just being just an awful person is another. Okay. All right, at J35. Aha! All right, bro. You want to dance? Let's dance. Aim 7E somehow. Doesn't like to work for me, likes to work for them. That's nice. All right, so that one ended quickly, so we're gonna try it again. I didn't need to fire off the missiles, so. Oh, okay. Let's see with that. He just got this. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Am I dumb? Oh. F5 is going for that. Yes, dude. Yep, there you go. Hell yeah, dude. Avenge. I'm gonna go for that A10. Yo. Oh, how did he get that? Come on, come on. We're not gonna do that.